Mr. Mundy!
Oh, good morning, Mrs.
Powers, Mr. Mundy. Nora Powers, head of personnel. I'm back.
Back?
I've been on holiday. You know, sunny Spain. Well, fairly sunny Spain. It was November even there.
My wife's in Scotland. I think it's Scotland. But she's back on Friday.
Oh, that's nice.
I think it's Friday. When are you back? From Spain.
I don't understand.
It's a perfectly simple question. When are you back from Spain?
Well, today.
That's all I wanted to know. Some people need to sharpen up round here.
He'll never change.
You realise, Nora, this time yesterday, we're in the sunshine, sipping sangria.
You were. I was sitting on a suitcase, waiting for you to come and lock it.
Well, I don't know why we had to come back home.
Well, all good things must come to an end, George.
Why, Nora, why? I mean, at our time of life, surely we can decide what we want to...
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Package from Gonzalez, Lopez and Rosenberg.
Yes, all right. I'll attend to this. See you later, madam.
Oh, I look forward to that, Commissioner.
Here you go, package for Mr. George Powers.
I see he gets it.
Oh, and could you tell him they said it's a very hot property, there's a lot of people after it, so it'd be best not to hang about. Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.
Merry Christmas.
Eh? Merry Christmas.
Ta. Penny for the guy?
Oh, no, bye. Now then. The Villa Paloma Blanca.
Come along then, Tracy. Who's first?
Oh, I am.
Right. Tracy Cosgrove, head typing person, has got to buy a Christmas gift.
Useful or amusing?
Useful or amusing?
For under £5.
For under £5. I do this every year, Tracy.
Sorry. But who have I pulled?
Mike Maddox.
Mike Maddox? Who's he? You know, works in graphics. Little moustache.
Oh, yeah, can't keep his hands to himself.
Can't keep his anything to himself.
It's sad how some men let themselves down.
My mum says they never used to when they still had button-up flies.
That isn't quite what I meant. What will you buy him, Tracy?
Let's see now. Useful or amusing for under £5. Packet of 3 should cover it.
Tracy, at Christmas time.
I take your point. Long holiday. 2 packets of 3.
Okay, everybody, I want a big welcome for our very own, and there ain't nobody like her. Let's hear it for Mrs. P.
You make me blush, as if anybody missed little me. Well, how have you all been?
Samantha's got an ingrowing toenail.
Oh.
And I've had a sty.
Oh, and Henrietta's had to switch to the mini pill, haven't you, Hen?
Oh, that's right. Tell the world.
Welcome home, Mrs. Powers.
And how was your holiday?
Well, obviously uneventful compared with here. But thank you for asking. We had a wonderful time.
And how is Mr. Powers?
Oh, sun-tanned and wind-blown and... Well, if I'm honest, down in the dumps.
Down in the dumps? After 2 weeks in sunny Spain?
Well, that's just the trouble, love. He didn't want to come back from sunny Spain. Come to think of it, neither did I. Oh, it's a wonderful life out there, you know. We stayed with friends, of course. I believe we've heard me speak of Arthur and Queenie. They have their own hacienda.
Fancy.
Come along, Miss Bamber. I've got a little something for you in here.
Oh, you're naughty.
Oh, don't get excited. It's only small.
As the bishop said to the actress.
Henrietta, you've worked here too long.
Oh, Mrs. Powers.
What?
You haven't seen our notice, look.
Oh, girls, I'm so touched. That reminds me. Here we are. Now, there's one for everybody, so no fighting. Come on.
One what?
What's in there, Trace?
Yeah, come on, Tracy. What's she got us, useful or amusing?
Up to you.
Oh, Mrs. Powers, it's... What is it?
What is it?
Yes.
Oh, imagine me knowing something you don't. Oh, you see them all over Spain. You see, what you do, you fill it with wine, you hold it up, and you pour it.
Pour it where?
Well, over your forehead, down your nose, past your chin. And if you like me, straight into your cleavage.
I see. Would you mind awfully if I used it to water my hanging garden?
Whatever turns you on. Right, now let's see what personnel problems await me.
Excuse me, just to let you know, we finished the Christmas present drawer.
Without me?
We muddled through. And you drew Pearl, Miss Bamber. Useful or amusing for under £5.
Now, what could I possibly give Pearl that's useful and amusing?
It was £4.50. Give or take a few pesetas. And I won't be offended.
Yes, well, I'll have to talk it over with my wife, of course, and put my own house on the market, but yes, I think you can tell your clients that I'm more than interested. Well, adios, Mr. Rosenberg, and hasta la vista.
What's that mean?
Oh, hello, Tracy. What does what mean?
Hasta la what you said.
It's a way of saying goodbye in Spanish. I mean, literally translated, it means, how long have you been there?
Oh, I just got here.
Oh, good.
Does your wife know you're selling up and moving to Spain?
You said you just got here.
I lied.
Tracy.
Yes, Georgie?
Will you do something for me?
Anytime, any place, anywhere.
No, not that.
Oh, how disappointing. What then?
Will you keep your mouth shut about that phone call?
You mean not tell anyone?
Not till I've had a word with Nora. Now, promise me, Tracy. Promise.
Well, I'll try. It won't be easy, but I'll try.
Excuse me, Mrs. P. Miss Bamber, I've got to know, when are the Christmas decorations going up?
It hasn't been decided, Pearl. And why have you got to know?
Because I'm waiting to decorate my trolley. I need holly, I need tinsel, I need little bowls.
You won't go over the top, will you, Pearl?
Well, I'm not just going round the edges.
Oh, Mrs. Powers, they said I'd find you in here.
Well, it is my office.
Really? It's awfully nice. What do you look out on?
The same as you do, only 2 floors down. Now, look, did you want me for something, Mr. Monday?
How did I?
While he's thinking about that, when's the carol singing? Because my engagement book is filling fast.
Well, we're hoping for December the 18th, but only if that's all right with you, Pearl. After all, you are our linchpin, aren't you?
Well, I'm the only one that can sing around here, and that's for sure. Oh, yes. I happen to be free on the 18th.
May I see? Yes. Yes, I am free. Yes. I'm looking forward to that. Ding dong merrily on high. What am I doing here, please?
I don't know, Mr. Monday. I don't know what you're doing here.
Well, if you don't know, how do you expect me to? It's not very efficient, Mrs. Farquhar. Bells in heaven are ringing.
I never knew he could sing.
He can.
Nora, excuse me, ladies. Nora, has Tracy been in?
Not recently. Why?
Oh, it's not important. Shall we go to lunch?
What, now?
Well, I'm starving. We ate very early in Spain, you see, and I haven't adjusted yet.
Off you go, Mrs. Powers. I'll hold the fort.
Oh, thanks, Dombo. Come on.
Well, let me get me coat on.
A villa in Spain.
I'd rather have the Riviera.
Oh, have it. Get Daddy to buy it for you.
Naffle.
I mean, a villa in Spain.
Oh, shut up, Nate.
Right then, come on, love. Quickly now.
We're not crossing the road, George, and you're not a lollipop lady.
Mrs. Powers, has
Georgie seen your welcome home notice?
No, he hasn't. Thank you, Samantha. George, I do want you to see this.
We must be going, love. The trattoria will be packed.
At 5 to 11 in the morning. I very much doubt it. Look, I do want you to look at this. I was ever so touched. There, see?
Now, I hope you've all kept to your promise, girls.
What promise?
You've none of you been in that office, I hope, and told Mrs. Powers about that villa in Spain.
What villa in Spain?
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Like heck you didn't.
Oh, I could bite my tongue out.
Let me do it for you.
He's buying you a villa.
A villa in Spain?
Only if you agree, love.
You're selling your house.
I'm giving up work.
And going to live in Spain.
Only if you agree.
Well, it's a very big decision, George.
Especially at your age.
When do we leave? Oh, look, George. They've put the sign up.
You can come down, Nora. You've only to say the word.
Why? Have you changed your mind?
Not if you haven't.
Well, I haven't.
Well, neither have I.
Well, that's all right then. Next stop, sunny Spain. Have you got the key?
Yes.
Sorry to bother you. You haven't forgotten it's the girls' Christmas lunch today?
Well, of course I haven't forgotten. I put this on specially. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that'll do fine. We're none of us dressing up.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late. I was halfway to the tube when I suddenly remembered the typing pool lunch, so I had to dash back and change. What do you think?
Oh, that'll do fine. We're none of us dressing up.
Deck your rules with bats and foliage, la 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 la. 1 tray, 1 box of bowls.
Thank you very much, Anita. Just a minute.
What?
Is this all we get? Is this our full entitlement?
What's in there?
5 blue balls.
Show me. Well, that's funny. This was full last night. There were balls and bells and a fairy and yards of glitter. Someone's nicked them.
But who, Tracy? Who?
I summer me Okay, ladies, name your poison. I've got tea and coffee and mulled wine.
And all my balls.
Morning. Calamera.
Well, Mr. Mundy, what was all that then?
Calamera. It's good morning in Greek.
We're not going to Greece. We're going to Spain.
Oh, what put you off Greece?
We couldn't get a flight.
I played my drum for him. Morning, gents. I've got tea and coffee and mulled wine.
Let's be devils. Let's have mulled wine.
2 mulled wine on the house.
Cheers.
Bottoms up.
Aren't you, everyone?
I know what went into it. That ferry's not straight.
Why can't we have this every day? She's right about that ferry.
You'll never guess. We've had an offer on the house.
Already?
Yes, isn't it wonderful?
I don't know. It all depends. I mean, what was the offer?
The full asking price, and they don't want a mortgage, and they're not in a chain, and they don't want a survey.
Who are these lunatics?
The Bernsteins.
The Bernsteins.
Yes, you know, the mother was little and the daughter was large. And Dad was in industrial fluids.
Oh, yes.
George, we are excited about this, aren't we? I mean, we are thrilled.
Oh, we're over the moon about it. I mean, we must be. It's what we've always dreamt of.
Of course it is. Oh, George, oh, you're such a comfort. Do something about that fairy.
Mrs. Powers, before we join the others, have you spoken to Mr. Mundy?
Spoken to Mr. Mundy? What about?
Well, you did say, since you're retiring, and I wouldn't want your job in any other circumstances.
And you wouldn't get it, dear. But yes, I have spoken to Mr. Mundy. Mr. Mundy, I said, I'm going to Spain. Is better with short sentences. I'm going to Spain. May Miss Bamber have my job?
And what did he say?
Well, I must be honest with you, Bambi.
Oh, dear.
He said, what a good idea. Can she speak Greek?
Greek?
Yes, I know. Mind you, he had been at the mulled wine.
You two ready?
Yes, I think so, dear.
Oh, don't you look nice?
Oh, thank you, Tracy.
Isn't it amazing what makeup can do?
Okay, ladies, set Christmas lunch. It consists of a prawn cocktail, roast turkey with all the trimmings, Christmas pudding with a chocolate mint, and a cup of coffee with a brandy butter. Oh, scusi, always I get it ourselves. I say it so many times.
Oh, don't laugh at him. He's gorgeous. And I don't stand a chance, do I? No.
Starving.
Mrs. Powers, your table is ready. The rest of you is arriving, huh?
Luigi, a word. Lots of wine, and straight away, and a separate bill to me.
Of course.
Ooh, do you hear that, girls? Mrs. P's doing the wine.
So I should hope on her money. Thank you, Mrs. Powers. Come on, Sam, pull your forelock. I'd rather pull his.
Oh, girls, I'm sorry we're late, only I had to have a little chat with the estate agent. Oh, of course, you haven't heard my news, have you?
She sold her house.
Well, you have now.
Mrs. Powers, red or white?
Oh, plenty of both.
Plenty of both.
Well, it is a party.
Plenty of both.
Oh, no. I didn't mean... Oh, well, never mind. It all goes the same way home. Cheers, girls.
Cheers.
And here's to you, Mrs. Powers, to you and George and your new life in sunny Spain.
Do you know, Mrs. Powers, I'm going to miss you. Funny that, isn't it?
Isn't it? What's even funnier, I'm going to miss you. All of you.
When do you go, Mrs. Powers? When do you actually depart these shores?
Well, now we've sold the house, well, or as good as, I suppose we can go whenever we want.
Mrs. Powers, will you take your furniture to Spain, or will you put it into a suppository? What have I said?
The wrong thing.
Never mind, Anita, I know what you mean. Well, we may take a few choice pieces, but the rest, I suppose, we'll sell.
It's a bit final, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is a bit final.
You'll miss England, you know. Say what you like, you'll miss England.
Yes, dear, I'm sure we shall. Some of it.
Do you know what I'd miss? Primroses.
Primroses?
Yeah.
Oh, Henrietta, I'd forgotten primroses.
And bluebells.
Oh, you can keep bluebells. But primroses...
Oh, Mr. Mundy. Cricket. I hadn't thought of cricket.
They'll probably show you snippets on TV.
Snippets of cricket.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Holly and the ivy when they are both. Good night, Mr. Monday. Good night, Georgie. See you both at 7.
7? 7 what?
7 o'clock, Mr. Monday, for the carol singing. 7 o'clock tonight.
Oh, yes, I don't want to miss that. California, here I come.
Mr. Monday, don't be late.
Oh, I can't find him anywhere.
What time is it?
20 past. Oh, where is the man?
I vote we start without him.
Well, he can't have got lost. I gave him a map.
Well, so did I.
Well, so did I.
Then there's no excuse for him. Come along, everyone. We'll begin in Acacia Avenue and then move on to Blenheim Crescent.
Still we see thee lie above thy deep and dreamless with the silent stars. Go by, yet in the dark street shineth. I'll kill the motorbike. Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't stand any more. He's been up the street and down the street and up the street and down the street. He's finished every carol we've started. Look, you lot carry on, I won't be long.
From the top, please.
Oh, little
Don't do anything silly, Nora. Oh, sorry, Dom.
From the top again, please. And
oh, little town of Bethlehem. Now listen, you, we've just about had enough. You young hooligans think about nobody but yourselves. If I was your mother, I'd take your bike and I'd take your helmet.
Mrs. Powers, I've been looking for you everywhere. Where have you been?
Oh, Mr. Monday. Very good idea. I'll just go and tell the others. Bambi, everybody, Mr. Monday's had such a lovely idea.
Well, I just tossed it in.
Because we've all had such a lovely time. Don't you think it would be nice if we popped into that dear little church to say thank you?
Who to?
You're pagan, you.
No, I'm not. I'm Pisces.
Oh, get inside. Oh, George. Isn't it all...
English.
How did you know what I was thinking?
Because it's what I was thinking.
We're going to miss all this in Spain, aren't we?
Not to mention the cricket.
And the primroses. Oh, but what about the Bernsteins? I mean, they're living with their mother.
They can have the Villa Paloma Blanca.
Oh, George, Merry Christmas.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild,